Can you move your arms around a little bit?
Wes. Just Wes. Yeah, Wes. Give me more. Give me Wes.
Got my sexy jacket on. I got it on for a reason, because today we're gonna be talking about dating and doing magic on a date. So, you're gonna do magic on a first date? I don't know if that's a good idea, what I'm saying. It might be a good idea. It's probably good. I don't know. Let's find out if it's a weird thing or not. I'm gonna talk to people and get some opinions on whether doing magic on a date is weird, okay? That's what we're gonna find out. And I'm gonna do like 3 pretty classic close-up magic tricks to these people, and we're gonna find out if they like any of them, or all of them, or which ones are the best, worst, as far as doing magic on a date. So if you're on a first date and you're gonna do magic, you're gonna wanna find out from me right now what kind of tricks seem to go over. And maybe we'll find the secret. Maybe we'll find there's one trick that you could definitely do that'll get you laid every time, or one that you should definitely never do. Maybe even saying you're a magician might be the thing that you should never do. I don't know, we're gonna find out though. So this is the plan. We're gonna see if being a magician is as cool as I think it is. Let's go talk to some people. Ladies! Yeah, sorry, what's your name?
Shannon.
Shannon and?
Mark.
Mark. Have either one of you guys ever been on a date with a magician?
Are you asking her out?
No, I wouldn't be so bold, but I'm trying to get an idea of, like, would that be weird if you're on a date with someone, first date, and they're like, well, okay, there's 2 things. If they said they were a professional magician, or if they said they did magic. If they're like, I do magic, you're like, oh, okay, cool.
No.
Or,
yeah,
yeah,
red flag.
Okay.
Well,
save that for date 2.
No.
Yeah, no, it's good. I've lived my whole life dealing with this. I'm gonna do 3 tricks for you guys then.
Okay.
After each trick, sort of give me your take on that. So let's do this one here. All right, let's try a trick. Take any card you want. Doesn't matter. Anyone. Sure. Now look at it. Remember it. Okay. Goes in here. All right. Now look at me for a second. It's a black card. Club, spades, spade, spade. It's a spade, and it's the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, 9, 8, 7. It's 8 of spades.
Are they all the 8?
No, they're not all the 8 of spades. It's a good guess, though.
You should start with
right?
that.
How does that feel? If that was a first date, would you like, why is he reading my mind right now?
Well, I have to say, it's a deal breaker if you would never tell me how you did it.
Oh, okay.
Secret.
I haven't heard that yet. That's good.
Because
That's
how
good to
brutal
know.
would that be? Being in a relationship with some guy.
Yeah.
And he never tells you a secret.
Yeah, that's annoying. You're right. Have you ever been on a date with a magician?
No.
You ever been on a date where someone did a magic trick?
No.
If you were on a date and someone's like, I'm a magician, would that be weird for you?
No.
You would just be like, oh, okay, that's a normal job?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. I'll do 3 tricks for you, and then you're going to tell me which one would be most, like, if it was a date, which one would be like the best for the date and worst for the date, okay? All right, let's start with this one here. See, right now I feel like I'm bringing out a deck of cards. I feel like you'd be like, that's a bit weird. Like on a date, if I just brought out a deck of cards, would that be strange?
Yeah, it would be weird to carry with you.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, let's try a trick. Let's try the trick, and then we'll see. Take a card, anyone you want. Take it and remember it. All right, remember it. It's a red card.
Yes.
It's a heart. No, it's diamond. 4 diamonds.
Yes.
See, it's pretty good, right? Right? It's a pretty good trick for a date, or is it too weird?
That's okay.
It's okay.
It's not very innovative though.
Not very.
Like new. I've seen
New.
the trick many times.
Have you ever been on a date with a magician?
No, I haven't.
Okay. And now, if you were on a date with some magician, like, and he was like, "I'm a magician," would that be weird, or would it be normal? Would you think anything of it? What would you think about that?
I'd be curious what kind of tricks he was gonna play.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Like we're.
Kind of cool. Like.
Or it doesn't.
You know,
Okay.
everybody has a hobby. That's fine.
Okay, I like that. It's good. So just pull a deck of cards. Would that be an alarm bell right away? You're like, oh no, he knows card tricks.
No, it might be kind of cool.
Okay. I'm gonna do 3 tricks for you, and you're gonna tell me which one would be more suitable for a first date. So pretend we're on a first date right now. What was your name again?
Jessica.
Jessica. Wes. Good to meet you. All right, Jessica. Let's do a card trick. Take out any card you want. Anyone you want. Remember it?
Yeah.
All right. Go back in here, right? It's like a diamond, right?
Yeah.
6 of diamonds.
There you go. You got it.
Right?
That was pretty good. I'm impressed. Okay.
And if they did it on the first date, you'd be like, oh, that's fine.
Well, and keep things flowing. It's
Right,
good, right?
okay,
You got
all
a
right.
trick. That's pretty good. That's all we to talk
All right.
about. First date. That's perfect.
And this goes for both of you guys. Have either one of you ever been on a date with a magician?
Oh no.
Or been on a date when the person's like, oh, I know a magic trick. You ever seen that?
No.
If someone did a magic trick on a date, would that be weird?
Yeah.
You'd think, yeah, would.
Yeah.
Kind of, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I'm not trying to like steer you in any direction. I'm just wondering what your opinion are. I'm gonna do 3 tricks for you guys, and you just tell me if you think that would be good or not on a date.
Okay, sure.
Okay. All right. So this first trick is this one here. So right away when I pull out a deck of cards, we're on a date and I pull out a deck of cards, it might be like, what?
Why the hell?
Yeah. Well, all right. Let's try this. Let's try a trick anyways. Take a card. Anyone? Remember it? Right. Both remember it.
Yeah.
And I spin it. Get the right card.
Yeah.
Jack of spades, right?
That's weird.
See? Yeah, that's weird. It's a classic, it's a classic card trick. And I feel like it's a good card trick,
Yeah.
but I'm like, on a date, I don't know. Should I do a card trick on a date? It's kind of like,
Like, what's the point?
yeah, okay.
Praise it to you.
Yeah, I guess trying to.
It depends on the mood, I think, of your date.
Right. And yeah, and like, is it the first 5 minutes of the date or if it's been a little bit?
Yeah.
I wear elastics on my wrist just for this reason, so hopefully they'll be like,
That,
hey.
that part might be a little weird. But
Yeah. Yeah. No, less weird than a deck of cards coming out?
But when they see what you do with the elastic.
Is this like first 5 minutes?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I feel like it.
You just whip this.
For most magicians, it's not even on the first date. It's like, this is how they meet girls
Yeah.
at the bar. And it's like, oh, it's not going to work. All right, here, check it out. So you got 2 elastics, one behind the other, right?
Yeah.
It can't come out up or down, can't go that way or it breaks. But if you rub it together, you could pull them apart. See? Here, take this one and hold it like this. Yeah, hold it with 2 hands, yeah. Yeah. We'll do the same thing again, but this time you get a better look because you're holding one, right?
Yeah.
Can't get out. If I grab your hand, it distracts you. I find the weak part. There it is. Pretty good, right?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Like that. Oh, it's mine.
You gotta do
Okay, that was too much then. Okay.
Just don't bring it back up.
Yeah,
though. Just
okay.
leave it up there.
So I feel like we were good until I shot up my nose. Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe
Yeah.
don't shoot
There
up
you
your
go.
nose. Okay, that's fine. So which one would you prefer, the card trick or the elastic trick if it was on a date? Yeah.
Yeah, but you came wearing them on your
That's
wrist,
true.
and you came with a deck of cards.
Maybe if you happen upon the elastics, like if you plant them somewhere. and-
That's true. You're like,
It's
oh, there's
so
some elastics here. Okay, let's try this one then. We'll try the same thing, but you have one, I have one, right? Mine's
Yeah.
clearly on your side. Can't come out, but if I grab your hand, it distracts you and I find the spot. Pull it out. Right? It's pretty good. Just like that. Oh, it's good. Joke's right there. So what do you think? That one better or worse than the first one?
A
Same?
little better.
Little better.
Yeah.
Okay. You got one, I got one, so it's more fair, right?
Yeah.
So mine's on your side. It can't come out. If I grab your hand, it distracts you.
Okay.
Find the middle.
Oh,
Right?
very cool.
Here, take this one, take this one. Hold it like this. Right, because we'll do the same trick, but you have one, I have one, so
Okay.
it's more fair, right? Can't get out. If I grab your hand, it distracts you, right? And I find the weak spot in the middle.
Wow.
Right?
Impressive.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, this one's
That one,
good.
that's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And like I said, I like that one because it's subtle. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, this, right? Cool.
Yeah.
Name a color.
Red.
Here, hold your hand out. Hold your hand out. I got this one. Squeeze that one. Shake your hand.
What?
Right?
Don't do that one.
Don't do that one. even if you get 4 at the end, it's
Oh,
fine.
that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. That one's just
That's,
too
that's,
weird.
that's second date
That
material.
was
The
like
second-
too good.
For you, was
I think
cards.
cards is a classic. And
Yeah.
you probably know more with cards too, so she could be like,
That's true. It's
do
like do
another
another one or just never ever do that
Yeah.
again. I said, and the cards you can probably borrow if you're at a bar or something.
yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
I like this. Okay, good to know.
There you
No definitive answers yet. Everyone's been saying different things. So all right, I like
Go on
it.
the
Keep
date,
going.
try stuff.
I'm
Keep
gonna
going.
keep finding out.
Yeah,
I
Tinder.
appreciate it. Yeah,
Figure that out.
that's what I should do. I should just have Tinder and just do
Yeah.
tricks people. That's what I'll do.
3 times a day.
Good to meet you guys.
Thank
Thanks so
you.
much. Okay, let's try one more. Last one. Like this. And it comes over here. Here, hold your hand out. Hold your hand out. Watch. I got this one. Here, squeeze that one. Have a look. Right? And if you rub it together, sometimes you get more, right? You get 4 sometimes. So
Mine is one of the best.
that's the one. Okay, that's the best trick for sure. But like, isn't that the weirdest that I have like 4 red balls in my pocket on the
But then
date?
you have just one and it multiplies.
That's true, but still, I brought it with me. It's kind of a strange thing, don't you
That's
think?
better than like the cards.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Softer in your pocket.
That's true. Sorry, it takes a second to put them away. It just takes me a minute. Sorry. Most people were saying the cards are the best, but then you're saying that's actually the other way around for you. So that's good. All right. So far, we're almost there. Red balls. That's the one. Well, good to meet you. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Take care. No, I don't know.
Amazing.
All right, hold your hand out. Hold your hand out. All right, I got this one. Squeeze that one.
No way.
Right? It's pretty sweet,
That
right?
is super sweet. sweet.
And then if you rub them like more, you can get more too, right? It's just crazy. Yeah. Okay. The most unnatural object, because like cards you've seen before, elastics, but but that was the one that wasn't weird for you.
Cool. You just kept them coming.
Okay. Well, I mean, the trick, I agree. The trick is probably the better one. But it's on a date, I would feel like that's the weirdest one. You're the first person to say that.
Really?
Most people like most
Maybe
people.
I'm just a little different too. So
Yeah,
you
that
never
could be
know,
too.
right?
Oh yeah, it might be more about her than it is about the magic. No, it's good. Okay, that's good. That's interesting. So you say the red balls, and then what would be second?
The cards.
The cards,
The cards is a
elastics
pretty
to
good
the
one.
back. I like it.
Elastics, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is good. Right here, make it 2. All right, it's gone. Here, watch this time. Hold your hand out, because I'm going to take this one. Squeeze this one. Open your hand.
Oh, good.
Right? And then sometimes if you rub it together, you can get more than one. So sometimes like that.
That's amazing.
So what would you think? Which order do you think is better?
The
Elastic? Yeah.
one first.
Because this one's weird too. I have 4
This one
red
is
balls.
good, but-
It's a good trick, but it's like weird to
nice.
have. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but it's good because you can have contact with the other.
That's
So
a good point. That's
point.
you make it
Yeah.
breaking the touch barrier. That's a
Yeah.
good point. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so yeah, elastic bands. I
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. But also red balls, because yeah, you get
Yeah, you
it's a
can
bit more
switch the
interactive.
other-
I
yeah.
like it. So far I've learned nothing, but it's good.
Yeah.
I'm good. At
That's
least I
good.
know what I don't know now.
You know that
Good.
it depends on the girl or
Yeah,
the
that's
other
just
one.
it. That's totally it.
That's the-
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Okay, I don't know what we've learned yet. 3 different answers from 3 different groups. Yeah, the one person here brought up a good point. The elastic bands, you're not trying so hard. They're just on your wrist. Maybe if it's like things that are sort of more organic to the environment, that's probably better things to use for magic, which makes sense. I think it's kind of normal. But then other people didn't bother them at all that I brought out a deck of cards. So far, we don't know the answer. I'm going to ask a few more people, but I have no idea. This is crazy. I thought it would be pretty consistently like this, but it's not at all. It's everywhere. I'm almost more confused, but I'm having fun. This is the thing I'm asking everyone today. Have you ever been on a date with a magician? Either one of you guys?
No.
Have you ever been on a date with someone's like, I know a magic trick?
No.
Would that be weird if they did?
Maybe. Maybe that's why I haven't gone on a date with
Maybe. I feel like right away on a date, if I pulled out a deck of cards, you might be like,
magically disappear.
yeah, maybe. You'd be like, weird. Here, take a card. Doesn't matter, just grab one. Anyone? Remember it? Not the 6 of hearts, though, that's for sure. That's okay. If I take it, though, and if I spin it like that just once, you get the right card. See? Classic card trick. Pretty good. But maybe, but on a date wouldn't be weird. Even though I brought a deck of cards, you're like, yeah, it's normal. Everyone carries a deck of cards. Maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm trying to do like classic magic tricks that people might have seen, so it can't get out. If I grab your hand, that's where it distracts you, and I find the weak spot. Yeah. All right, just like that. Oh, that's great. Ramen, you never figured out. All right, we'll try one more here. Let's try one more. But it looks better if there's 2, so sometimes I use 2. Good point. Like this, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. Here, hold your hand out. Hold your hand out. I got this one. Squeeze that one. Check your hand. Right? Ta-da! What? So, okay, and now if you squeeze really tight, sometimes you can get more, right? It's like weird like that. But. Sometimes, yeah. Not every time. Not every time. So what would you think? Out of 3 of those, which one would be like the most welcomed on a date, and the other one? If you had to pick one, what would you?
Depends on the girl if she's going to want to touch your balls.
That's true, right? That's a good point. See, it always depends. Yeah, maybe don't do it the first 5 minutes. Then we got to find out.
Yeah, maybe at the end of the night.
That's true. Yeah, maybe at the end of the night. Okay, but what was like? So do you think it's like? I guess my main question is it weird that if I just have these like red balls in my pocket, is that like? You're like, that's strange? Or is that like, okay, he's a magician, he's going to have weird
want
stuff?
her opinion, not mine.
No, I do. I kind of just want anybody's opinion. I don't know.
Is it like a Tinder date or is it like?
Yeah, that's a good question, too. I'm going to say it's like a Tinder date.
Well, I mean, it makes you stand out.
That's true.
I go for the balls.
At least they're not blue.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point. That's never the goal. Okay, and then like, and card trick, was that like, that's pretty normal. That's like, at least you're like, okay, it's a magician, yeah, card trick, that makes sense.
That was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
That isn't normal to me. I don't know how the hell you pulled that off. So.
Well, that's good, okay.
No
Maybe
stress.
like, I feel like having a deck of cards is not that strange.
Yeah, it's not too weird, right?
It's not too weird.
Okay.
Maybe play poker.
Yeah. You could probably even borrow that. Like, if you're at a bar, they normally have like, hey, do you have a deck of cards?
Yeah, that would be more.
That's
Maybe if someone showed up with like other props to a date, I might be nervous.
Right. So like that's where the red balls get kind of weird all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's just like,
What are you doing holding
yeah,
red
it's
balls?
like,
Yeah,
oh,
what did
Magician.
you?
No, but
Okay.
that's what magicians do. That's fine.
I know. I'm liking this. This is good. This
Nothing
is
wrong with that.
This is good. So I'm thinking maybe since you said that, so the more organic I can, like, so if we were at a bar and I did a trick with like a straw or something, that might be even better because it's more into whatever the situation is. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of taking whatever you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, organic and in the moment.
Then that would make
less
it less
staged, because I feel like as a woman I would be like, okay, so how many girls has he done this?
Yeah, that's a good point. How many girls? Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. And then if I have like a top hat and a wand, it's just you're trying way too hard. So okay,
Yeah.
I see. Okay, this is
Unless
good.
there's like a cute little baby bunny in the hat. That's
That's not even magic. It's just here's a bunny. They're like,
I'd
yeah.
be amazed.
I think
Okay.
you should just try it at least once, just to see what kind
The
of
top
reaction
hat?
you get.
Oh my god, maybe.
I don't know.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys have been more helpful than you know. We've actually done a lot. Okay, I got a lot of different answers today. So I'm gonna see when I cut this video together. I'm gonna see what the solution is. But I like that idea of like try and get the most organic thing going. That's great.
Is your YouTube channel up?
Yeah. It's Wes Barker. Just
I
enjoy.
subscribe,
Take
dude.
care.
I subscribe. I
Appreciate
subscribe.
it. Right on.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Thanks a lot. What did we learn? What did we learn? What did we learn? What did we learn today about doing magic on dates? It depends on the person. So we didn't learn anything. We learned that it depends on who you're on the date with if the magic's gonna go well. Okay, that's so helpful. Not fuck off. We kind of also learned that using something that's like really organic to the environment is probably where it's all skewing to being the least weird is basically the thing. Some people are just so blown away by the, like, if the trick is really great, they honestly don't really care, but mostly it's like, if it's the least weirdest objects seem to make the best tricks for when it comes to date magic. And I guess that makes sense. So it's just not like, oh yes, and I brought this this weird apparatus. Like, it's not gonna, of course not. So it seemed like today, a lot of people like the elastics because they were like just least weird. It's just like, oh yeah, there's a couple elastics, it'll do a trick. The red balls, although a lot of people like that trick a lot, like that's, you know, classic sponge balls, that's a great trick. But they're like, wow, you got sponge balls in your pocket, it's weird. So you know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to a bar and I'm gonna do bar specific magic. Same scenario, talk to people, find out if we're at a date at a bar, which bar magic would be the best. Then I'm gonna go to a coffee shop, I'll do the same thing at a coffee shop, and we're gonna find out when you go on a date what tricks you should be doing. So that's the plan, okay? We got a little bit of a start. I would say stick to elastics because they're kind of normal. Card tricks, not so weird, but leave the dove, wand, cane, floating car, top hat, cape, all that. Leave that at home. Just stick to the card tricks and try and be charming if you can. All right, guys. See you next time. More of everything, and yeah. Break! Go team!
Give it to me.
And there's never a good-looking magician here, so you're actually double in luck
If you guys
today.
want to take up more of the sidewalk, it's just
Yeah, we're gonna lie out, no problem. That's so going in the show for sure.
confrontational.
Yeah.
I thought you knew him.
No.
that part of it?
He's just like the biggest guy that he should be like, well, you take up too much space in the world, so go fuck yourself. Okay, sorry. Is that too far? All right.
Is that the blooper reel?
Yeah, no, this is gonna be in for sure.
I thought he was your producer, I swear.